Oh, What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the Dead Funny Podcast. I'm your host, Chris. Joining me today are my co-hosts, Kelsey and Dylan. And
What's
I
up?
want to say welcome to this very sexually charged podcast, apparently. Because fucking Kelsey has been on a roll. Jesus.
Oh, yeah.
See, you know
Word of
that
advice. This is what Kelsey wants to do to everyone, apparently.
0% of any of what was said would have ended up on the podcast if you hadn't started that way.
But see,
Damn
you
it,
got to
Chris.
understand, though. I understand it wouldn't have made it onto the podcast and no one would have known. But I feel
No.
it is my civic duty as the leader of this channel to inform people that there are people like you in the world who just like to sexually harass their coworkers as they get ready
Just
for a podcast.
Objectify everybody.
And you know that's just not okay, Kelsey. It's not okay.
Weren't we-
I'm throwing the book at you. Okay, I'm throwing.
Weren't we?
the
Didn't we
book at
vote
you.
Kelsey to be our HR?
No, we didn't. It was actually
No.
Cody, and that's
Oh, was it Cody?
In my opinion, I think it's probably a worse pick. So
What
hold
worse?
on, because this is on the internet, I do want to put it out there before this gets uploaded. I didn't vote for anybody. Let's get that straight. I didn't vote for anybody because if you ask me to vote for somebody, it's gonna be me. I didn't vote for anybody. Cody nominated himself to be our HR representative. So.
Mostly he did that so that way when complaints were made against him, he would make sure they didn't go very far.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Because wasn't
To
that
be
the
clear-
same podcast where he was talking about that his favorite pastime was spying on people through their fucking windows or
Yes,
some weird
it
shit?
Yeah.
was.
You weren't there for the podcast after that where he fucking sat there and talked about the fact that he likes to go driving down the road and then if he sees something that looks interesting in someone's garbage, he'll get out and fucking dig through it and pull it out. You were there for that, right, Dylan? Yeah,
I
he's
was
talking
there
about
for
the
that.
TV. He's like,
And
yeah,
he,
I got a
and
TV that I
he
use for a
didn't
monitor
say
now.
garbage. He said if something was sitting on the side of someone's on the road, he would stop, pick it up, and take it home if he thought it was interesting.
let me ask you a question, Dylan. Let me ask you a question. All right, your TV breaks tomorrow. What are you doing with it?
Throwing it away or getting it fixed.
Okay, so let's say getting it fixed is out of the question. What are you doing with it?
Throwing it away
You're throwing it away. Okay, where are you throwing it away at?
on the side of the road. For
Why
Cody.
would you do it on the side of the road?
Specifically
Why would I?
for
What,
Cody.
Why
why?
would you
Why
do
would
it?
I do it?
Yes.
Why would I
you
do
put
it on the side of the road?
Where are you putting it
Okay.
next to? What are you putting it next to?
My mailbox,
Which is also next to.
not my garbage can,
Yeah.
because I live in an apartment. My garbage can goes up the road. My mailbox is attached next to my door.
I'm fucking done with you. Okay, look, I'm done with you. You know goddamn well if you lived in a motherfucking house, that shit would be right next to your garbage. I don't want to hear about your ghetto ass apartment bullshit. All right, I asked you a specific question, and you're giving me some bullshit answer. Just trying to be right, and I'm fucking right, Dylan. I'm done.
No, you know
I'm
the
done.
favorite part of this is
done.
that we have like podcast history of Dylan just falling into these traps again and again, and it took
All the
this
time.
many podcasts for Dylan to get smart on this and be like, "I know what you're trying to say, and I'm gonna answer mailbox and just piss Chris off." It's beautiful. Let's all celebrate growth today.
Kelsey, look, all right. I started with you sexually harassing me. Now you're taking Dylan's side on some shit. I need you to just stop. All right? I need you to just stop.
Or make up your mind.
After all the
One of the
DMUs we've been
two.
on together, and this is what you fucking do to me. This is what you do to me. I'm going to show up to the next DFU just fucking wasted and not be able to tell you anything correct. And it's just all going to be wrong information. And
That
then
would
you're gonna have to
not
live
be a
with it.
productive DFU.
It would
Like,
not. I agree. It would not. If I even managed to get it recorded, I'd be fucking surprised. If I'm being honest. I mean, there's a lot of shit I have to get set up and put in the right place. You probably see like half of Kelsey's actual room. Her green screen wouldn't even be chroma keyed. Like, fucking, she probably wouldn't even be like mainly on the screen. I'd be like,
no,
ah,
I'd
fuck
have
it.
like my
It's good enough.
shoulder.
Fuck it. It's good enough.
Nobody cares. Nobody needs to see me. It's fine.
It's one of those hold my beer moments that didn't quite turn out right. So,
Oh my gosh.
Those moments never turn out right.
nope. That's fair.
Has
enough.
anybody ever done that and had it work?
Nope.
I've literally
I've done
have
it-
never
I've done it a
asked
bunch and never had it work.
Well, Dylan, I mean, let's be real. What have you done that has worked? You know what I mean? Like,
I
anything.
mean,
Nothing. You know what I mean?
He's
I love
gonna have
I
at
love
least
it
one
whenever
of them.
I get the Dylan is like If I ever,
I drove,
and
it worked.
If I ever just randomly die for some reason, I'm putting this out there for the internet. If Chris wakes up dead, it's Dylan. Dylan did it. I don't know how, but it happened. As much as I shit on Dylan, literally every fucking episode that he's on, because. See, what the viewers at home don't know is that this shit carries on over into video games. Like, it doesn't just end for the podcast. Like, the moment Dylan fucks up, I'm like, look at this fucking guy. This is the reason why we lose. This is the reason why we lose games. It's because we play with Dylan. This is the reason why we lose. So, if I'm dead, it was Dylan. I'm putting it out there now. It was 100% Dylan.
And see,
it's not always my reason.
This is why I take Dylan's side on things, is because A, Dylan will kill Chris eventually, and B, I try to build up where Chris is tearing Dylan down. I try to tell Dylan
Kelsey,
nice arms, and then I get accused of sexual harassment. So you
don't want to be next.
How am I next? I'm being nice to you.
No, I'm saying that's why you being nice to me. You don't want to be next.
I mean, there's that too, but
that's fucking funny. Oh man, that's fucking funny.
Definitely thought that was a threat. Do either one of you have any tattoos?
All right, fine. If it's a threat, go to Cody, our HR. Report me.
Anyways, what did you say, Kelsey?
Do either one of you guys have any tattoos?
I do not have a tattoo. No, I plan on getting one. I have my tattoo being sketched out by a friend that's an artist.
Ooh, and do I know this friend?
Once it's done, well, let me rephrase that. I'm trying to make sure she is actually going to do it. I've already sent it to her. She says she wants to make sure she's the right person to do it, but it's the same person that did our logo.
About tattoos now.
Ah.
Yeah. So if she does it, that would be awesome. If she doesn't do it,
I had my neighbor draw mine.
You're amazing. Well, it's just more along the lines of the art form of it might be too different from what she's used to, because it's an already. So the way to look at it is that the tattoo itself is already really done. It just needs a couple things added. So she wants to make sure that the art she could do would actually fit with the artwork that's already there.
Ah.
Which is fair.
Chris is going through all this trouble. I paid my neighbor $60 to draw mine and tattoo it on me.
Whoa! And is it any good? I cannot see that in enough detail.
There it is.
I just want to point out there is way too much of Dylan's chest on the fucking podcast right now. That's all I'm saying. We're gonna get blocked for fucking beginning softcore porn or some shit.
It's a tribal marking.
I was gonna say it looks well done.
It looked better when he drew it.
That I believe.
Damn.
We were both drunk.
That's the rough part though. It's because if our artist finishes this tattoo and it looks amazing, it's going to probably take me fucking forever to settle on an artist, because I'm gonna be so worried that it's gonna get fucked up, because that shit is permanent. That is hard.
And the artist may not even want to do it because you're coming to them with a completely finished design, and they they don't like taking other people's art. Because you're telling them, oh, your art isn't good enough. I want someone else's art.
I mean, I don't disagree. I'm sorry. I completely disagree with everything you just said right there. 100%. If I'm going to go and get a goddamn tattoo that is forever on my fucking body, I should be able to bring you whatever the fuck I want, and you should not be upset that I'm not choosing one of the fucking thousands of arts that you've already drawn for other people. I don't care about that. And if I'm getting a good tattoo, it means something to me, right? It means something to me, right? One. And two, I get to choose what the fuck is going to go on my body. You as a tattoo artist should want my money and draw what the fuck I'm giving you to the best of your abilities on my body. And that shit better be pretty goddamn close to perfect, or I'll be pretty pissed off. So I disagree with everything you said.
What are you saying, Dylan?
You're partially right. It's the fact someone brings in other drawings from friends. It's the fact you can't take a homemade drawing from one tattoo shop that a tattoo artist did on someone and they framed it to another tattoo shop, because they're gonna know, and they'll be like, no, I'm not stealing another tattoo shop artist's art. That's a lawsuit.
That's not only a lawsuit, but no, it can be, because art can be trademarked and stuff like that, and copyrighted and protected. I don't think copyright's the right word, but
That would be
copyright's what
that
they're
would
doing.
be
a lot of
one
research into
hell.
tattoos recently.
That would be one hell of a fucking fair use fucking case made right there. Like one fucking hell of a fair use case.
A lot of it is professional courtesy of, hey,
Sure,
you
I agree with
put time
that.
and effort to do that. And I mean, you have to remember these are artists. Like a lot of people think of them like service people, and they're not. They're artists. It's a very different thing.
I mean, I agree with you in the aspect of like they might not want to do it. I'm just saying, in a realistic world where a tattoo is permanent. Now, if I could go get this washed off because I didn't fucking like it, sure, I agree with you. But because it's permanent and it's going on my body and I'm paying for it, I should get 100% of the say-so of what the fuck is happening. If the guy wants to recreate the drawing a little bit and show it to me, sure, I'm not paying for that. I'm not going to do that. I'm already bringing you what the fuck I want. So
where do you want it?
I want it on my right arm, like on my shoulder. So,
like
exactly right.
This
there.
is the wrong. This is the wrong shoulder. I'm a genius.
Yeah, you went with your left arm, and I appreciate that. I guess I don't know.
Wrong arm.
Right from left, but my right arm. Yeah,
there.
Yeah. But yes, right there. Yeah, I want that because it's like it's a complete circle. Because I showed it to you before already, right?
Yeah, I've seen it.
Yeah,
but you can describe it for our lovely listeners.
For the people who haven't seen it, and if I can find the picture, I'll try to throw it up there too. For the people who haven't seen it, basically, I mean, come on, let's be real. If you thought I was getting anything else but Final Fantasy VII tattooed on my body, let's be real. All right?
I was going to say, you clearly have not been listening.
Yeah, you obviously have not been listening to like fucking 95% of our content.
Anyway, oh my god, we get it!
So, what I'm getting is that, and you've probably seen it out there if you've looked up Final Fantasy pictures at some point. So, basically, there's this tattoo that's out there, and it's got the wolf from Advent Children. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Anyways, it's got the wolf from Advent Children, and it's got the ring in his mouth. So everybody who's ever watched Advent Children, you'll notice like Cloud's earrings. That's exactly what it's from. It's also on his shoulder pauldron as well. So it's a wolf with a ring in its mouth, and it's got Sephiroth to the bottom left of it, a phoenix to the bottom right of it, and then it's got like the Buster Blade behind Sephiroth. I'm going to switch it up. Instead of the phoenix, it's going to be Cloud. The Buster Blade is going to be behind Cloud, and Sephiroth's Masamune is going to be behind Sephiroth. And then I'm going to get the ring out of the wolf's mouth and then put an X on his right eye, so that way it looks like Red 13. So that way it'd be Red 13, Cloud, Sephiroth, and then the two swords crossing between each other. That's what I want. And it literally makes a perfect circle, which is dope. And I'm going to get that right there. Because I had two friends who've been wanting me to get a tattoo for a while, and they both went two opposite directions. They both got the same tattoo spot, and the same spot that I want to get. Both their right arm, right there on their shoulder. So, and they both went the two routes that I thought about. One went the sports route, the other one went the Marvel route. And I thought really hard about it. And I was like,
what'd they get?
So, you know both.
Joey.
Well, you know one of them. I don't think you've met Mike. But
yeah.
Joey... He has Dallas Cowboys tattooed on him.
Yeah.
Their star. And then my buddy Mike has Captain America's shield tattooed on him. So,
because he's a bigger Cat fan than me.
I mean,
what was that?
Dylan, a long time ago, we all got... So, I think I told you about this when we were playing Call of Duty. Black Ops 2? Yeah, Black Ops 2. We did the whole, like, Marvel clan. And everybody had to pick, like, their favorite Marvel character to be in the clan. You had to make your emblem, like, the actual Marvel character. Well, Dylan's favorite Marvel character, as he claims, was Captain America. Well, so was Mike.
I fell in love with someone else.
He also liked multiple other characters. Mike did not. So I was like, well, why don't we let Mike have Captain America and then you take somebody else? Because he's like, I like Black Panther and also like Iron Fist. So his favorite character is now Iron Fist, according to him.
I've been reading up a lot on him.
He's being salty right now, and he needs to not be
salty.
All right. It was funny too.
I mean,
I can't tell you how many times somebody sent an invite to join the clan, and I would look and I would send them a message back saying, "Who's your favorite Marvel character?" And they'd be like Deadpool, and I would just delete their invite. I'm like, no, sorry, don't know what to tell you. I'm already here, dude. Fucking sucks to suck.
What if they were better than you?
Better than me? Get out of here. That doesn't exist. It just doesn't exist. I don't know what else to tell you. It just doesn't exist. Dylan, please. Please. We just got through talking about the reason we don't play video games with you. Don't shake your head. You don't know. You don't know.
God, anybody who's ever played video games with Chris, and if he did a shitty job, come and tell us in the comments, please.
I tell you what.
Actually, I will have to approve those comments, so find a way to message me and let me know so I can approve them. Otherwise, he'll just delete them and be like, nope, there's no proof I ever sucked for even 35 seconds.
So there is only one person in this entire world that I feel that can go toe-to-toe with me in video games, in the majority of video games. I'll put it that way. Because I have certain friends who are good at certain games that can go toe-to-toe with me. Like, I'll give Dylan a hat to that whenever it comes to platform fighting games. Me and Dylan, he's probably my best competition. And that's mainly because this other person doesn't play those kind of games. The only person I know that gets hardcore into games with me and actually goes toe-to-toe with me is my cousin Cody.
Oh, dude.
My cousin Cody is extremely good at games. And it's one of those things where it's like, for instance, we would go play Smash Bros. For hours, and it would be like, I would win, he would win. I would win, he would win. I would win. I mean, back and forth like that. Like, it was, we were always the last two alive, down to our last fucking lives, and just fucking tearing it up. So, one of our biggest games that we play is Halo. I haven't played Halo with my cousin in a very long time. I decided that I was going to play Halo with my cousin last night. Holy shit.
Did you get your ass handed to you?
Well, we didn't play against each other. Now, once again, people got to remember, as much shit as I give Dylan, that's just normal between me and my family. So, first I'm going to explain, and then I'm going to give you a little bit of how the dialogue happened. So, our first game of Halo, I led the leaderboard. I was top of the scoreboard. I think he was like third or something like that. The next game, I got fucking shit rocked. I had like 4 kills and like 16 deaths. I was getting fucking annihilated. This is the conversations in the first game. Man, dude, it feels good to be playing with you again. Yeah, cuz definitely does. All right. Oh shit, dude. And as soon as he started to see that he was getting down to lower the board, this is Cody. Oh, okay. Stealing my kills. Okay, just stealing my kills. You're lucky I'm saving your fucking ass right now, but you're just gonna keep stealing my kills. This is me. Bitch, your fucking name's not on them. It's not my fault you can't fucking kill people fast enough. Fuck you, bro. This is my kills. And then, like, at the end, as soon as I see I'm on top of the leaderboard, I'm like, I'm sorry, Cody. I can't fucking hear you all the way down there, bitch. Speak up. What are you saying? At the bottom of the leaderboard. Second game. Fuck! God damn it. This is just me the entire time. Just fucking cuss. I was pissed. I was getting my fucking shit rocked. And then him just going, where's that shit talking at now, Koopa, you stupid bitch? At the bottom of the board, ain't you? Like, we're back and forth. We're basically the same person. We're literally the same person. I fucking love my cousin. We're basically the same person. It was just back and forth the entire time. And so as soon as we get done, we lost the second game. And he literally goes, I wonder if it's because we had somebody on our team that only had 4 fucking kills. I wonder if that's the reason why we fucking lost. And I was like, I don't know, dude. I was like, hey, since you're fucking not drunk enough to look up those stats, why don't you look at the stats for the game before that, asshole?
Man.
We were going at it. It was pretty fucking funny. We were going at it. I love my cousin, though. He fucking cracks me up. Oh, my gosh. It had been a minute. Dylan, if you're trying to talk, you muted yourself. So we cannot hear words you're saying.
Okay, well, I was saying I agree. Yes, his cousin is fucking awesome. And I like playing with Coop and Cody because I don't get shit on. They're just too busy bitching at each other the whole fucking time.
That's true. Dylan is invisible when he plays with us because it's not about shitting on Dylan for being bad because my cousin's not that way. Like, he's not going to just shit on random people. So the entire game, it's more, me and him could literally be first place and second place, and we're just shitting on the person who got second place. We don't even care that Dylan got last. Dylan can go 0-20. It doesn't matter. If I got 1 more kill than Cody, that's all that matters. I'm like, fucking you suck, dude. I had 15 kills and you had 14. What a fucking
scrub, hilarious dude. Just to sit there and listen to their banter and them going back and forth on each other. It's hilarious.
And then just for those who don't know, because Dylan used my nickname, so, and it's actually funny, the reason why I'm bringing this up, because I don't know if Kelsey knows this or not, but my nickname is Koopa, and it has been growing up my entire life, C-U-P-A. My cousin's nickname is Kuda, C-U-D-A.
Ah, I didn't know that.
Yeah. So growing up, it was always Koopa and Kuda. Yeah, and that's actually still his gamer tag is Kuda. And mine was
Kuda
Little
Bang.
Koopa.
Wait, hold on. Is it?
It was Kuda Bang RR, I think is what it is.
Yeah.
But, yeah. And mine was Little Koopa, and I hated the little, so I tried to just get Koopa, and some fuckwad in England that's literally played one video game, has never got online ever since then, has it, and I can't take it. So that's why I changed my shit to fucking xCloud of Blade. So, but my Halo
Which you like
tag
better anyway, right?
you know, I mean, I really like my nickname. It's not like I don't, but in Halo, it's cool because you can make your own clan tag type deal over your own Spartan tag over your head. So whenever your teammates look, they don't see your gamer tag; they just see your Spartan tag, and it can only be 4 letters. So I've got Koopa and he's got Kuda.
Perfect.
So still get Koopa in Halo, so it's still good. It still works. But yeah, that's been my nickname for like fucking ever, and it's always funny because we always made jokes about, you know, like if you literally take the P and turn it upside down, it's literally his fucking name. And growing up, it was funny because we actually got 2 pit bulls. And my mom was telling us whenever we were growing up, she's all like, well, whenever you get these 2 pit bulls, because they were both females, she's like, you need to name them Coopette and Kudette. That did not happen. I'll put that out there. That did not happen.
That's
yeah.
yeah.
Coopette
Like,
and Kudette?
Coopette and Kudette, yeah.
there are better names.
There
than
are.
that.
I agree with you. I agree with you.
What did they end up being called?
Mine was named Mamas, and his was Lulu.
Mamas?
Well, Mama. But yeah, I called her Mama. I just call her Mamas. Yeah. That's my baby.
Okay.
I had weird names for dogs, for female dogs. Because I had one
Kelsey,
that was Baby Girl.
Colin,
One was
Colin,
Sugar,
you're
and then Mom.
in the
Mama.
South. In the South, calling your female dog Mama is like
Yep.
not really that rare of a thing.
Mama.
Okay.
Like, come here, Mama.
This is a southern thing. That's cool.
Yep.
Yeah,
I spoiled the
because
fuck out of
basically
that
it
dog.
starts.
The fuck
basically
out of that dog.
It's basically it starts when they get pregnant, and then after they have the pups, they just keep. It's just what they get.
They
used
pretty
to.
much lose
You
their
just
name.
Keep calling
once,
them Mama.
yeah, they pretty much lose their name once they get pregnant, for sure. That 100% happens down south. The moment a dog gets pregnant, they're no longer. It could be Daisy. It doesn't matter. The moment the dog gets pregnant and has babies, it's like, oh, come here, Mama.
Here, Mama.
Come here.
Yeah.
They immediately lose their name, and it's Mama after that. 100%. My dog did not get pregnant. She did not have kids. But
My
she was
cat's
Mama.
name.
No.
My cat.
Unfortunately, sad story. Sad story. So
Oh.
I
Well,
also,
then skip it.
Well, I mean, she's probably dead now. She didn't die at the time. She's probably dead now. I mean, it was fucking forever ago. But I did not grow up in a very good neighborhood, very ghetto neighborhood. And I let her, or no, I did not. I was at work. My dad let her outside one time without actually taking her outside. And it doesn't take long for a pit bull to go missing in the ghetto. So pretty sure she got her ears clipped, her tail bobbed, and you know what else after that. So
Oh my god.
yeah, wasn't happy. Was very upset. That dog meant a lot to me. Whenever I first got her, and she was getting older, I had to take her in to get surgery, and I felt so bad for her. I went and bought like a king size doggy bed to lay on my bed because she already slept on my bed, just so that way I could make sure she was like extra comfortable. Like that was my baby. I loved my fucking dog. Yeah, so I was pretty upset. It's not happy.
I am horrified and need somebody to tell me a story that is not about this. Please tell us about your cat, Dylan. Please, I beg of you.
I gave him
As long as it doesn't
catnip
end in a
earlier.
dogfighting ring.
I mean, that's just my guess, but she definitely went missing. I got a good one for you. I had a dog named Loki. It was a blue healer.
Uh-huh.
Oh, Loki.
Yeah, Dylan met Loki. I had a dog named Loki, and he's a blue healer. Loved that dog to death. It was funny because this dog loved the shit out of me, right? So no one could give him a bath but me because he would freak the fuck out.
That was a
and he'd
long
try to
ass
get the fuck
time
out.
ago.
But with me, he would actually like calm down, lay down in the tub. I could give him a full bath. Like this dog hated water. And he was just so fucking like big on energy and stuff like that. Well, we actually had this friend that lived up the road that actually had a fucking farm. And he's like, I've always wanted to get me a dog that could kind of like help me herd the cattle and shit. And that's what blue healers are fucking known for. So I actually end up, unfortunately, I gave up Loki and I would go visit him every weekend. But yeah, I mean, he got so fucking happy being out there on the farm, being able to like fucking run around and herd cattle and shit like that. So yeah.
Yeah, do what he was made to do kind of thing.
Little Loki, the god of mischief. That dog, he used to crack me the fuck up.
Ace did a backflip earlier after getting high on catnip.
Yeah, that's what cats do, dude. They freak the fuck out, man. They freak the fuck out.
I treated him today. I bought him so much shit. Got him catnip, the fucking scratching post, mainly because I got tired of him scratching my couches.
Yep, that's what
Haven't
happened.
you had him for like 24 hours?
3 days.
3
I've had
days.
him. I've had him since Sunday.
There you go.
Okay.
Since Sunday? It's a
Yeah.
lot longer than 3 days, bro.
I was straight. Today's Friday. Never mind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was thinking it was Wednesday for some reason. I don't know.
Yeah, a day that you normally work and don't record. I agree. Makes logic sense. Makes logic sense. Why not, right? Fuck it. Makes logic sense.
Fuck you and your logic.
Fuck you, Dylan. How about that?
Now, fuck you, Coop. How about that?
Okay.
Catch me outside. How about that?
Well, I wasn't gonna go that far, but you decided to, unfortunately. You decided.
The first time I heard that phrase, it was said by like a 50-year-old white guy that was like, I'm an assistant team lead in your work. And he was just, it was very unexpected and everybody laughed very hard and I had no idea what was going on and it was very surreal as a whole bunch of people then yelled the catch me outside at my face like I was suddenly going to get it, as though like increasing the volume was somehow going to implant a memory in my brain that I didn't have.
I mean, it should.
Very bizarre experience.
It should.
She was all over Facebook, all social media, the TV news. You literally were a hermit. Just lived under a rock.
I have what I care about, and I have what I don't care about.
We don't care about her. We don't care about that 15-year-old girl, but yeah, we still heard about her.
Some 14-year-old girl screaming, I think, at her mother about catch me outside, which I think is an offer to go fight.
No, she is a wannabe rapper, and she got into an argument with some other girl her age, and she's like, catch me outside. How about that?
This is information I didn't care. Like,
yeah.
The current situation in almost any other foreign country is.
She got her ass beat.
That.
The second time she tried starting a fight with someone, that chick whooped her fucking ass. Like, it was. I saw the video for it. It was hilarious.
Yeah.
You watched a video of two 15-year-old girls beating each other up?
I mean,
it was on
Dylan
Facebook.
For you. That's Dylan for you, Mr. Fucking TikTok over here. That's fucking
right violence, dude. I don't care. Violence. That's right. I don't care. I can care less if it was two 7-year-olds going at it, beating each other up, dude. That's fine. That's fighting. Get him, little man. Get him. Uppercut his ass.
This is not a good brand.
Throw him on the ground.
No, it is not. I completely agree. There are things that should not be said, and Dylan just does not have that filter.
That's why I'm not gonna have children, because I will literally teach my kid. I would teach my kid to fight.
Oh my god.
No. I'll teach my kid to fight.
People
and tell him every time someone says something to you, punch him in the nose.
This is a great time to just point out where it's like, if we ever go to start doing live podcasts, why Dylan won't be on it, because Dylan doesn't have the filter. I mean, this isn't that bad. I don't have to edit this out. This isn't that bad. You know, I mean, if anything, you know, Dylan might, you know, be on some suspicious person's list now at this point. But I mean, this isn't that bad. But
it's clearly just me joking around about it.
Oh, yeah.
It's a joke.
I'm hoping it's a joke. I'm gonna behave like it is.
I like how you said I'm gonna behave like it is. I'm gonna
and
behave
yes,
like it is a joke.
I have said some pretty bad things. I have.
One or two.
I'm just not gonna say. I'm not gonna say why. I'm not, because that's even a bad thing. Because what I had to say. Not gonna do it. No. I almost got baited.
This is an episode all about personal growth. I'm so proud of you, Dylan.
I'm not.
I'm waiting for him to flip me off. It's gonna happen any second.
I'm not proud of Dylan. I'm never proud of Dylan. Dylan just disappoints me every chance he gets.
We have to encourage him or he'll stay this way. There we go.
That was the dumbest thing I've ever seen in my life. That was so fucking stupid. Like, if you cranked it and it didn't work, and you slapped the shit out of it and it didn't work, but yet you blow on it and it does, that makes zero fucking sense. I'm done with you, dude. I'm so fucking done with you. You know what? Don't download Halo 5. I don't need you ruining my night. Don't do that. Don't.
It wouldn't be done. It wouldn't be done tonight anyways.
Oh yeah, with your fucking internet, dude. That's a 97 gig up or fucking download, dude. That shit wouldn't be done for like fucking a month.
I have to delete shit.
Well, it sounds like Dylan is not coming to play Halo. How about that?
Not tonight, but tomorrow, yes, after work, I'll play some fucking Halo.
Nope.
Yep, it's happening.
Did Halo come out with something new, or are you guys just playing the same thing you played many times?
That's literally the only game my cousin plays. That's the only reason why. Halo did not come out with anything new. There's nothing crazy going on. I haven't touched Halo 5 in so long, because they really got away from the game which is unfortunate.
They did.
I know you don't know that much about the gaming culture when it comes to those kind of newer games, but Halo used to be made by this company that I used to love called Bungie. Which
You've talked about your love for Bungie.
Shit on Bungie multiple times for the fact that they then went and made this disgusting game called Destiny. So we won't go down that rabbit hole, besides the fact that it's shit. But anyways, so going back to what we were talking about, very bitter about it. So going back to when Bungie was actually doing something that was worth everybody's time, they made Halo 1, 2, 3 ODST, which took place between Halo 2 and 3, and then they also made Halo Reach,
which was the last good Halo game,
and that was it. Then they got into a big
3, 4, 5 took over.
There was so much wrong with what you just said. So Bungie and Microsoft had a big disagreement.
I just like interrupting Chris.
Bungie wanted to finish
with random stuff,
the story, and Microsoft was like, "There's too much money to be made with Halo. We're not going to let you in the game," because it was half Microsoft's property as well. So Bungie left Microsoft Studios, but half of the team stayed because they didn't want to see the game get destroyed. They became 343 Industries, who then took over Halo and decided they were going to turn it more into Call of Duty versus actual Halo to an extent. I'll say that. And then Bungie left, joined up with Activision, and then made the piece of shit that we know today as Destiny. So, yeah.
So there's a lot of things you're mad about.
Oh, for sure. For sure. Yeah. So that's my story on that. Yeah.
That was a tamed down version.
It was. I'm trying to be nice to Bungie. But if we want to get real for a second, they fucking suck. They're terrible. Destiny was the worst piece of shit you've ever given to your fans. And not only that, but you fucked all your fans. So that's even better. The people who made you famous were the people that were the Xbox gamers. Why? Because Halo was a Microsoft-only fucking game. And so that means it was only on the Xbox. And then you go to Activision and you decide to ride Activision's dick and only release special content for Destiny on PlayStation for a year before it comes to the fucking Xbox. And by the time we get it, it's all fucking old news. So fucking thanks a lot, Bungie. Eat a dick. There you go. There's your
For those of you who heard a similar rant before, thank you for sticking in. We imagine this will be the last time he does this rant today.
Possibly.
Not the last time he does this rant.
I might literally end this podcast, and then as I'm getting away from my computer, just go, fuck Bungie, you know? Who knows?
Yeah, that could absolutely happen.
Who knows? It 100% could happen. I hate Bungie so much.
You were just so hurt by Bungie. Like, they traumatized you. That's why you.
They did more than traumatize him. It's like they put a bag over his head, beat him the fuck up, and try to waterboard his ass, and then let him go, calling him a little bitch. Type of revenge against Bungie. Chris hates Bungie.
When you started with your metaphor, I was very concerned. I'm like, oh god, this is gonna last forever and be really horrifying. So I'm glad it wasn't. You had me on the edge of my seat for where it was going.
No, I mean, where do you think it was gonna go?
I don't know.
You nasty motherfucker!
Oh, for crying out loud!
I mean, you were sexually harassing him before the podcast started. So.
I was telling him he had nice arms.
It's not fair for you to automatically think that Dylan's a bad person for his mind going straight to the gutter, since you were literally just sexually harassing him 33 minutes and 19 seconds ago. Thank you, Streamline, for this update. It's amazing. Anyways.
Saying you like my flabs and stuff.
I apologize.
I believe Kelsey's exact words were...
Won't you apologize?
Your milkshake brings all the boys to the yard.
Oh,
I believe it was something around there.
Damn right. That's better than yours. Damn right.
I am sorry, viewers. I did not expect for Dylan to shake his tits while he was singing that song. I'm sorry.
I did.
I'm sorry.
I was just dancing. Ain't no shaking to it.
Happen, I wouldn't have made the joke. I'm sorry. I apologize, viewers. I'm so sorry. That is my fault. That's on me. That's on me.
You know, Chris, talking about my body negatively, that's sexual harassment too.
Dylan, you gotta understand something. There's a hierarchy, right? If I leave, the channel basically shuts down. So I'm not going anywhere. So you can throw all your fucking complaints at me all you want to. They're going right in the fucking trash. I don't know what to tell you.
I'm not. I didn't say I was going to complain. I don't trust our HR.
I will sexually harass
Cody.
You.
I don't trust him.
Dylan, I will sexually harass you until the day this channel burns the fuck down. You understand me? You understand me?
Yes, ma'am.
What was it said in was it Bad News Bears? No.
Oh no!
Where it's got the fat kid that comes on the fucking thing. He's like, "You better wear a fucking bra next time you show up on my fucking film." I was gonna say, "You better wear a bra the next time you show up on my fucking podcast."
I don't know what it is, but I don't think it's Bad News Bears,
dude.
You think so?
I don't know.
I'll have to look it up. I'm gonna have to look it up later to find out.
I'm glad you know what I'm talking about though, because sometimes you don't know references and it pisses me off.
Because you don't have the excuse of living under a rock.
You get wear a bra next time you come back on my field. I was like, oh my god, that dude just.
Well, see, the reason why I think it might not be Bad News Bears because I think he might have said you better wear a bra the next time you come back on my court. And if he said court, it obviously wasn't Bad News Bears because they were doing fucking baseball.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's gonna fucking drive me nuts all night now. Fuck. And I just watched Bad News Bears like 2 weeks ago. Because I fucking was on Amazon Prime and looking around at fucking videos and it was on there. And I was like, oh, Bad News Bears. I haven't watched this in a while. Billy Bob Thornton. Let's go. That movie's so good.
I've not seen it.
Shit. Now I gotta go watch it now. I think it's still on Netflix.
Dylan just gets up and leaves mid-podcast.
Deuces. I'm outie.
Bye. I gotta go watch some funny ass shit.
Oh, man. Yeah, no, well, one, I'm waiting for It Chapter 2 to come to fucking Amazon already. That shit needs to hurry up. And then 2, because
I saw it in theaters.
Well, you shut the fuck up. I don't want to hear anything. But
I was just gonna say
I've rewatched the first chapter like 18 times at this point because I have a fucking coworker at work and we fucking sit here and play around with like my little fucking It Pop 24/7 as far as like hiding it at each other's desks to fucking try to like see if we can fucking find it. And like I hardcore have watched because I deal with that pop so much during the day. I've watched the fucking first chapter so many goddamn times recently because I want to see the second one so bad. I want to see it so fucking bad. The first one's so good. It's so good. And then it's got to the point where like now I just like watch my favorite scenes. Like I'll turn it on, just watch my favorite scenes.
Audience, when I say it was good, that means something coming from me because I am the number one shitter on remakes. I shit on every remake because it's always garbage. It's always
I don't know if you really want to back that horse, bro. I really don't know if you want to back that horse because I heard fucking Chapter 2 got terrible fucking ratings.
It did because it turned into more of a comedy than it was a horror like the first remake.
He genuinely doesn't want to know anything about it. So are you sure you want to keep talking about it?
No, I'm not. That was the end of it.
That's okay. A good idea.
I was gonna say
I would be livid if you spoiled.
Would be more than enough.
It's hard to spoil something because I read the books and I watched the original. It's hard to spoil.
I guess that is true. You know the story. You know.
I know what's going to happen. I know like all that shit. But dude, it's so funny though because like I was actually talking to my boss about this the other day. We were talking about the fact that they didn't put the sex scene in the first movie, and I don't know if you know what I'm talking about, Kelsey, because I don't know how much you.
Yeah, you told me about it.
But yeah. I felt like that would have been weird to see. I don't know if I would have been able to actually watch the movie. Because, like, I'm very weird about this shit. Like, I don't like rape scenes. That's not, like, a big thing for me. I want to say there was one horror movie I was watching. I can't remember what it was. And, like, this chick was getting raped. And I was like, yeah, no, that's enough. And I just turned it off. Like, I just don't like rape scenes. And it wasn't a rape scene. But whenever you've got, like, what was it, 5, 6 kids that are just sleeping with each other. And they're, like, the age of, like, 10. It's kind of weird. It's kind of weird. Yeah. Kind of weird. I don't think I would have been able to watch that. So I'm glad that didn't make it in the movie, and I don't know how they legally would have put that in the movie. Imagine going and seeing.
Back in the day.
Imagine going and seeing It 1, and then like it gets that scene, all of a sudden the doors just bust open, and everybody's getting arrested for child porn. It's like,
we got you all.
That would suck.
Also, like how in the remake of the first one. They made George's death so much more gruesome, and it was just so much more like terrifying.
Yeah, dude, that shit was so great, dude. I love that whole first scene. Just the way Bill Skarsgård like did Pennywise's voice. I just like it how he's all like, "Well, hi, Georgie," and like fucking he just comes up. My favorite.
I didn't like the constant drooling though. I think they overdid it on the drooling.
No, I think that made it better. I think that made him creepier. To sit there and have him drooling the entire time, I think that made him so much creepier. I just love it how he's like sitting there and Georgie's like, he's all like, oh, do you want your boat back, Georgie? And he's like, I'm not supposed to take stuff from strangers. And he's just like, oh, Georgie, meet Pennywise. Pennywise, meet Georgie. There, now we're not strangers. And I was just like, this is fucking dope, dude. This kid's about to die. It's about to fucking happen.
It's about to go down where they all float.
Yep.
Guys, some of the weird shit that's been said on this podcast makes for some terrible sound bites.
It does. I agree with you. 100%. 100%.
Oh my god.
But if you have not seen it, Kelsey, you need to go fucking see it. It's so good.
It's so good.
In what world would I ever
Watch
know?
it!
I know.
No.
I know you won't. But I mean, to be fair, I don't think you've watched a single show I've asked you to at this point, or movie. I don't think you have.
No, I watched Chernobyl.
On my recommendation?
On your recommendation.
Okay, fair enough. All right, you got me. 4 episodes. Thanks, man. Fucking throw me a bone on that.
Chernobyl was 8.
Was it? I felt like it was 4. Okay, maybe it wasn't. I don't know.
I think it was 8. But
it was a good show.
It was exceptional. Oh my god.
I'm
I'm trying to talk my coworkers into watching it.
Chernobyl was the shit. Chernobyl was so fucking good.
What the fuck is Chernobyl?
Chernobyl? Are you serious? They're like, hold on. Kelsey.
I'm not saying a fucking word.
Kelsey, bring the eyes down. Okay, hold on.
I'm trying to think.
Dylan. Are you talking about what is Chernobyl? The actual thing that happened?
No.
In real life?
No. I know what Chernobyl is. I'm saying like, what is like the? Is it a show, a movie?
It is literally a show documenting everything that happened in Chernobyl.
Oh.
Okay, if you know what is Chernobyl?
I didn't know.
I didn't know
it was
do
a
that.
document.
I wasn't going to put him on blast, but I'm glad you did. All right, Dylan, what is Chernobyl?
If you
I wasn't gonna do it. I was gonna actually be nice to Dylan, and you put him on blast, and he was lying out his ass.
Looking it up on his damn phone.
No, he's not. That's what he's using for his camera.
Oh, that's true.
Oh man, I was actually gonna be nice to Dylan, and fucking Kelsey's the one that came through. Oh my god.
Hey Josh.
No.
I need to borrow your phone.
No. Dylan.
That answers that question. Dylan, do you want to know what happened to Chernobyl?
She's asking if you want to know what Chernobyl is.
I'm about to look it up. Don't worry about it.
You don't need to look it up.
Like, we'll fucking tell you.
It's the
don't worry about it, Josh.
time
Yeah, it's good.
It's the first time in history where a nuclear, right? It was in history, right? Yeah, it's the first one.
Well, I mean, yes, it was in history. Keep talking.
Weird fucking face like I'm wrong, and I'm like, I'm pretty sure I'm fucking right.
No, I'm gonna let you finish your sentence before my eyes do a thing. Okay. Go for it.
When a nuclear reactor melted down.
That incorrect.
Oh.
Incorrect. Okay. How was that?
It is the first time in history a nuclear reactor exploded.
Well, it melted down, then exploded, Kelsey. Okay.
No, it didn't. That's the whole damn point. That is the whole point.
I don't know about that. We might have to go back and forth on that.
Point.
I'm pretty sure that's the reason why the test was going wrong, was because it was in the early stages of meltdown and then it exploded.
No. It was the first time a nuclear reactor had ever exploded because they kept going.
Actually, that's wrong.
They melt down, and they went, this didn't melt down.
That's wrong, remember? Because that was the whole point in the last episode, was they were showing that there was already information out there about this happening, and that the fucking KGB fucking struck it from the record. And that information would have still been in there, they would have been good.
If he's going to watch it, we can't tell him the ending.
He's not going to fucking watch it.
I don't watch documentaries.
Dylan can't.
It's not a documentary.
Dylan can't spell Chernobyl. Much less is he gonna fucking remember it when we get off of this podcast. All right.
It's called I have a phone. All I gotta do is say Chernobyl in it, and there it goes. It spells it out for me, and then go to search and find it.
Dylan's phone's just gonna come back with a, "Are you really sure that you meant to say Chernobyl?"
My phone's an asshole. It'll do that.
Oh my god. Show's great. Show's fantastic. It was so fucking good. Oh my god. And it had that one guy in there that I liked from Mad Men. Even though he killed himself in Mad Men, and he also killed himself in Chernobyl. The same way. I might point that out. He hung himself.
Y'all want to know? You want to know what I watched last night that I didn't think was gonna be that good, but I watched it anyways just to see?
What's that?
Mortal Engines.
And you walked away with the impression that was good?
Somewhat. It's better than I thought it was going to be.
What is it?
Basically, you're not going to like it. Like I said, it wasn't as good, but it was better than I thought it was going to be. But basically, the world's crust has broken into thousands of like separate pieces, and everyone's like I don't know about the crust part, whatever. But the big thing is, Kelsey, shut up. The big thing is
The best
everyone's
part
like,
is, and I don't mean to interrupt you. The best part is that once again, viewers, you probably know this. I'm pointing out one more time. They can't see me. Me and Kelsey had the exact same face at the exact same time. That was pretty fucking great. Anyways, Dylan, continue with your story.
the biggest thing that I liked about it was the fact that they had towns and cities and like little like salt collectors and rock collectors and stuff that were like rolling around the earth. And the whole thing basically is a stupid love story between a girl who wants revenge for her mother's death and some little nerdy dude who's obsessed with ancient relics, like cell phones. Because apparently they're relics now.
I want to make a new show for Dead Funny once I get time to do that, where we're just gonna give Dylan a week to watch a show from start to finish, at least a season, and then I want him to explain it. And if anybody literally goes and watches this show off Dylan's recommendation, they put it in the comments, and then they re-explain the show. Because Dylan, you have a gift. You have a gift. I'm not gonna lie. I'll say it this way. Not only will I probably never watch this show based off of what you just said right there, but
I already told you wouldn't watch it.
But it was just funny how it's like you started with like I'm gonna guess an accurate description of the show, and then it was like your bias kicked in to where you instantly went to, and then it has to do this stupid fucking love story. Like it was pretty fucking funny. I'm not gonna lie, that was pretty good.
Well, the only reason I mentioned the crust thing is because that's what one of them fucking say on the movie, Kelsey. And don't tell me otherwise, because I literally just got done watching it this morning. It was at 2:00 in the morning when I started it.
I've been
watching. They say something about the Earth breaking apart and some other shit happening.
I've been watching
because someone pointed at a map and said, "So that's what Earth used to look like." It's surprising. He said, "Yeah."
It's a
and this is what happened.
And it's pretty good, and I like it.
What the fuck are you talking about, Chris?
I was trying to get Dylan off of his rant, and he just wouldn't stop. And like he would take a pause, and then I would go to talk, and he'd start talking again. I said, I've been watching a show recently that I really, really like, but it's one I watched before once, and I really
Rescue Me.
It's called Rescue Me. It's a show about firefighters because I wanted to be a firefighter growing up, so I got in my car accident, and I couldn't.
Fuck you, Kelsey.
So it's a really good.
What did I do?
Looking at me with that disgust.
Not disgust.
I am just repeating what I heard on the movie.
Damn, she said straight judgment.
Just judgment.
Not even crooked. Straight. Not crooked judgment, straight judgment. Like that shit is piercing. You know what I mean? Straight through the heart. You know what I mean? Shot through the heart.
I would sing that, but I would do a terrible job.
I mean, let's be real. Probably better than me. So let's just be real. Oh man, that's fucking funny.
I don't know that you would enjoy Mortal Engines.
I don't think I would. It sounds like I wouldn't so far.
I wouldn't recommend it to you.
Okay, fair enough. I mean, I wasn't really looking for recommendations, but yeah, fair
Good.
enough. I'll take that. That's okay. That's okay. I probably.
I don't think the story's complicated enough for you, or like deep enough. I think it's a shallow story.
Okay.
The story was very
shallow.
It was better. It was better than what I thought it was gonna be, but the plot's just like you said, shallow, and it's just overdone.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Post-apocalyptic is a saturated genre.
It's fair enough. You know. Oh, there was something that I wanted to talk about, which is news that pertains to two of you. We might finally get to see fucking Red 13 in the next fucking trailer that comes out for Final Fantasy VII Remake because a tweet just leaked. And we're pretty sure we know who the voice actor for Red 13 is now. So
who?
Yeah, I can't remember his name, but like they were doing like Halloween pumpkin carvings, and the dude showed that the pumpkin he carved this year was Red 13 into a pumpkin, which I know is a lot to go off of, but this dude is not only... Oh, actually, Kelsey, have you ever seen the Dungeons and Dragons podcast Critical Role?
I have not.
Okay, well,
I have.
Oh, he's the DM. Yeah.
I cannot remember his name either, but I know who you're talking about.
He's big in the board game industry, and he's huge in the video game industry. He's voice acted on a couple shows. He's also voice acted in a lot of video games, especially Square Enix video games.
Do you know his name?
And he's a huge... I mean, you could probably type it in at this point. I mean, it's probably fucking crazy out there now.
I didn't hear it.
I would just put in who is going
to
voice Red 13. And it's probably the main thing that's coming up.
Liam O'Brien?
I don't know. Mine did not bring up anything that I had typed in at all. Not even close.
I think O'Brien's one.
I was
No,
gonna say,
I
I
don't
think
think
he's the
Red
one who did
13.
it previously.
I don't think Red 13 talked at all in Avid Children. I can't remember.
Yes, he did. He actually had like
He did?
2 lines at the very end of the fucking movie. When he's talking
Yeah,
about
I couldn't remember if he
Geo
did
Stigma.
or if he didn't, but I knew if he did, I don't remember it being very much.
Don't make me open Twitter.
Baron. Do.
I mean, I see the video right here, but I can't.
Is it Gideon Emery?
I think so. I think that sounds right.
He might be Biggs actually. All right,
Gideon
Wedge,
Emery.
Sephiroth.
Yeah, no, Gideon.
This
yeah,
does
Gideon
not
is
include
Biggs.
Red 13. This does not include Red 13.
Because it's not official.
List.
It's not official.
Yeah.
Fuck.
No.
Better. I mean, I'm such an idiot. Who is the DM for Critical Role? I mean, that makes
I was
way more
waiting
sense than
for
what
one
we
of
got.
y'all to realize.
Fucking Matthew Mercer.
No, I thought about it, but then I couldn't remember what he just told me, and I didn't want to ask.
Matthew Mercer is his name.
I have pride.
Matthew Mercer has been a voice actor in a lot of different video games and a couple TV shows, as far as like anime and stuff, and he is the DM for Critical Role. He's big in the game community, and he's also known to be a huge Final Fantasy VII fan. So they were all doing their pumpkin carvings, and he's all like, "This is my pumpkin," and Dylan just disappeared.
Dylan,
we lost Dylan, and now
Dylan!
Kelsey's all around. Okay, anyways, so
I'm back.
Yep, you good. Anyways, so Matthew Mercer, and he's so they were doing like this pumpkin carving contest. He's all like, I think everybody's gonna be excited about mine. He showed Red 13. Everybody's like, oh my god, he's gonna be Red 13. Dylan, you sack of fucking shit.
Did he disappear again?
I don't know. He did.
He is the shittiest.
He is. You're the worst.
No, people keep fucking calling me on
You're
my
the
phone.
Worst. Oh.
What the shit, people?
Yeah, he's recording a
I keep telling
podcast. Fuck.
I keep telling him I'll call him back later, and he keeps fucking calling. If he does it again, I'm gonna pick up, tell him I'll call you back later. Fuck off.
No, we'll just go ahead. We need to go ahead and wrap it up here anyway.
Yeah.
Getting to the end. But yeah, so I'm super fucking pumped to fucking see my boy Red 13 in the next fucking trailer. So, and I hope he has a lot. Oh, well, he should have a lot of fucking voice lines, especially if you have him in his fucking party or in your fucking party. So that should be pretty fucking dope. Because, like I said in the movie, he literally didn't talk to the very end when he talked about the geostigma, and his only line was, "There are still children with the stigma." That's literally the only thing he said the entire movie. Because Kate Sith talked more than fucking Red 13, and not that much.
Oh, I like Red 13 way more than Kate Sith. It's not acceptable.
I love Kate Sith. That's the background on my computer at work right now. Is Kate
I
Sith.
mean, my boy Vincent got all the lines.